What's up, guys? A little quiet because we are inside of a train, but it is currently 4:31 a.m. here on December 2nd. We are in the train this early, partly because of bad planning, but also because we want to get to Vienna as soon as possible for Vienna, Austria. So we are leaving Prague right now, and we're going to Vienna, Austria. So we'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? It is currently 8:50, almost 9 o'clock, and we just arrived here at Vienna, Austria. It's another cloudy day, almost like the day when we got to Prague. Just a lot of fog, a lot of clouds, but we're gonna try to make do with the time we got and just try to go out to as many places as we can. We're about a 10-minute walk from one of the museums thingies, so we're gonna walk over there and just see what's over there, try to find some breakfast as well because I'm hungry. Yeah, see you guys there. So here we are at the Belvedere Palace. It is the first location we went to upon arriving at Vienna, Austria. It is also the closest main touristy area by the station. We just walked through the front gates, and this is the front view of the palace. It is also kind of a light drizzle. It's really cold at the moment, so we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to get inside. If not, we'll just kind of get closer up shots when we get closer. So this is inside the Belvedere Palace. This is about the main lobby area. We just stepped foot, and one of the issues that we faced, and not just here in the palace but in other parts of Europe, is when going inside a museum, they think that we have a selfie stick, when in reality it was just my DJI camera. So they did ask me to put it away quickly after I took these first few shots. So unfortunately I was not able to get a lot of the footage, but here are some. So we just finished our little tour in there, and probably halfway in, as I was recording, they were not happy with the idea of me recording. There were certain rooms where they didn't want pictures, so they wanted me to put my device away to stop recording. So I did take pictures. Painting of Napoleon's actually in there. Didn't know that. So I'm gonna show that one off. But now we're gonna go more towards the center of Vienna. Right now we're just walking through the garden. Not really much to see here. It's not the best season for it, but keep you guys updated as we go through more of Vienna. So after the palace, we began to just do a walkthrough throughout the city. That's one of our favorite things to do. Here you see the St. Charles Church, an absolutely beautiful church. We did not go inside because a lot of the churches wanted a lot of money, and we were tired with spending so much money. So we just admired from outside. Here we're continuing to walk through, and right there is the Vienna State Opera House, which we do attend the very next day, but it's just kind of cool walking past it. Right here, I can't even remember what this building is called. There's just too many, but this was another building that we saw, which was absolutely beautiful. Right here is the Platz, hopefully pronounced correctly. It is the main center area, and this is with the Christmas markets. Forgive me for the flickering lights. I made a mistake with recording, and some of my settings caused the lights to start flickering. Over here is the votive church. It is one of the biggest churches in Vienna, Austria, and at first I did get it confused with St. Stephen's Church. You'll see why in a moment later. They look very similar, and we did get it wrong for the first half, but we were taking a lot of pictures, videos. It's an absolutely beautiful church, very lovely. And then from there we decided to continue walking, checking out other areas. This is just part of a sidewalk. Not really much to see here, but we just wanted to walk through nevertheless. Then we came upon the museum. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it is a very beautiful museum. And this museum, we did actually purchase tickets, so we are going to go inside. I saw it all over social media, and it actually has a very beautiful interior, and I believe to have one of the most beautiful cafes of all time. This is us inside. Getting nice clips right here, seeing the ceilings. They had different themes inside, which was really unique to me. Some of these are going to be recorded on my iPhone. Again, they did stop me without even explaining, saying you need to put your camera away, but they didn't even say camera, they said selfie stick, and I was just kind of confused. I did later on realize that I can tell them, hey, this is not a selfie stick, but I didn't realize that at this point. So here we are recording the inside. Very beautiful. I mean, this is the most beautiful museum I've ever seen. This is stuff you're not really going to see in America, and I really wish we could have seen this. So just admiring it in Europe. This is a painting room. You see a lot of paintings, which are absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. This is the world's beautifulest cafe, in my opinion. I think it's better than Cafe Central. Very crowded. We weren't able to get a table because everybody was there, took a nice picture, but it is one of the most beautiful cafes I've seen. What's up, guys? Just got out of the library again. Here it is. 2 libraries in one day. I'm honestly gonna say, or museums, not libraries. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm kind of burnt out from going to all these museums so far on this trip. This is our 3rd day, and I think we've been to 3 or 4 museums now, so I'm really burnt out. I think I'm not. They're expensive, they're nice, but you know, just a lot of money, a lot of time being spent. Let you guys see the museum from the outside.
It's hella expensive over here.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Being a 20-year-old here, you really feel out of place when you're traveling. You know, unless you're a rich 20-year-old, which I haven't seen many of. But you know, me being a 20-year-old, having some money, I definitely do feel out of place traveling in an area like this. But very nice, definitely a unique experience to go through. So after the museum, we decided to stop by our Airbnb to drop off our bags, and from this point on, this is where the real magic begins in Vienna, Austria. Specifically for this market here, it has that heart right there, and it comes through every 30 minutes, kind of plays a soft little melody, and everyone goes around to take pictures and videos of it like I just did. But yeah, that heart just goes on a string across, and you see it just go across the whole place, and it's really cool every 30 minutes. So I just wanted to get a video of that so you guys could see. Super awesome, super scenic for pictures and everything. A lot of people do it. I was just really thinking about it. This is like this mark is like the perfect date spot, perfect place to propose. It's a beautiful place. This tree that we're sitting under actually has a bunch of hearts on top. It's really cool. Okay, I just want to say for the record that when I recorded that video saying that this was a perfect date spot and a place to get proposed, right after that, right next to us, the people are still right there. Literally proposed. Like, I can't make this stuff up, guys. What the actual hell? What's up, guys? It is currently day 2 here in Vienna. It is around 8:20, a bit of a late start than what I'd usually like to have. Alright, to start off day 2 here in Austria, we decided to go to the Austria National Library as soon as it opened, and here it is. Okay, and now from the library, more walking around. We started at Palace Hofburg. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. It was another gloomy morning. Here's the Austrian Parliament. Again, we did not go inside of these places, but we looked on the outside. It was really just too expensive to go on the inside, but very beautiful, amazing architecture. Here is a hidden gem. It is called Palais Donkinski. Very beautiful interior. It's kind of tucked away, so as you could see while we're walking through, you don't see a lot of tourists. Beautiful red carpet, and the main thing to see here is the ceiling, which you will see right now. Absolutely breathtaking. We continue to go up the stairs, and just another few shots. Very beautiful. There are some people in there, but again, it is a hidden gem. I've seen it on social media, but even then, not a lot of people go here. I do not know why. Here we are, we're entering a building, and as you can see, we recorded this art gallery, and the gentleman right there with the red sweater, that guy is actually one of the coolest people we've met on this entire trip. We ended up talking to him for a solid, I want to say 30 to 40 minutes. He's a college student here in Austria, and we talked for a long time, and he gave us a lot of recommendations. And here I am at a Christmas market enjoying some food and a little snack. This is a Christmas market recommended by a local, aka the guy that I met earlier at the painting place. But this is the Spittelberg, or the Gutzenbergasse Christmas market, and it's tucked in between 3 streets of an alleyway, and it's a really small Christmas market, not super flashy, but just kind of like tucked and small. And he said it's his favorite all in Vienna, so we're just gonna walk. Okay, so directly above me is the bow, and I mean, this is how many people, that is how many people are on the bow. Do I understand it? Not one bit at all, but there it is, guys. Wow, absolutely beautiful. I mean, I have no idea why there are tons and tons and tons of people lined up here taking pictures. I really don't get it, but it's a big deal here. One more quick snippet. There's the bow. There's the opera house, which I have tickets to for an event later tonight. It'll be pretty cool, but again, seriously, I don't know the whole big deal about the bow. The Christmas market that we were at earlier, the Crystal Kindle Mark. And now that I'm here close to the nighttime, it looks absolutely magical. It's a small one, but literally people are playing music here. It looks pretty cool down there. Music's going on. Except they were singing before I was recording, and now that I'm recording, nobody's singing. Maybe they'll start here pretty soon again, or at least I hope so. Oh, nope, here we go. So here at the market, I ended up ordering some hot white wine. Kyle actually tried it earlier. I've tried a lot of their mulled wines and whatnot, but Kyle says the hot white wine is really good. So I'm just drinking it to warm me up because I'm freezing cold here. One of the best things to do at the nighttime as well is to just admire the city, looking at the lights, all the beautiful decorations, and there's actually a lot of people doing small little performances. Here this girl is dancing to a song of Ed Sheeran, which unfortunately I cannot play due to copyright. So that cathedral and Christmas market that you guys just saw, that is St. Stephen's Cathedral. My goodness, with this Christmas market, it is absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I want to say it's on par with that other Christmas market just yesterday that we were at. It's really hard to say like which one's better. So the one yesterday was kind of like in its own area and it was really big, but this one right here is kind of in the middle of the city. I would say it's just as crowded just because of the fact that it's in the middle of a city. It's really hard to say which one's more popular, but it's absolutely beautiful, gotta say. We don't have much time to really check it out because we are about to head over to the Opera House, and we'll see you guys there. Alright, we are here outside of the Opera House here at Vienna. Our showing is at 7:30 and it is around 6:45 right now. They did say to show up 30 minutes early, so we are going to have to find the entrance to this place and then our seatings and everything. So we're probably just going to wait just a few more minutes before we go inside, but it is a beautiful building on the outside. Can't wait to see what it's like on the inside as well. Now here we are inside of the Vienna State Opera House, and I've got to say, just walking through, seeing the interior was just something else. Super magical of a feeling, and I gotta say the interior almost felt on par with the museum that we went to the day before. Just beautiful architecture, the statues, the coloring. It's got a lot of whites and gold mixed together, super luxurious. I'm telling you, I've never felt so... like, I felt rich just being in there, even though I'm far from it, but it was just so cool. This place. That's the play. This interior is beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna go to the play right now, but I want to take a second to just, my goodness, enjoy this interior. It's beyond beautiful, my goodness. I feel so out of place. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel really way out of place right now because, wow, out of this entire opera house, I am sitting directly in the front in a little box booth. Yes, here, let me do this. So I'm in like these boxes, and there's a whole row of them here, and the whole violin and stage is right here. And I'm literally right in the front. This is gonna be amazing. Yeah. Alright guys, so opera just finished. We were not allowed to record or take photos during the show, but I did take a picture at the end of the show, and it just shows like the cast and all that. I did take a video of them also bowing at the end. But as for the show, we're not allowed to record or anything, so just sat there and enjoyed the show. It was amazing, guys. I mean, that was a once in a lifetime experience, at least for me, being here in Austria during Christmas time and just going to that beautiful opera. I'm not gonna lie, I've never felt so out of place in my entire life because obviously, traveling 2 weeks and I'm going hiking. I went into that beautiful place in hiking shoes, jeans, and a sweatshirt. Well, I've got a leather jacket and a scarf, but I took that off while I'm watching the show. But point is, I'm sitting almost way up in the front, in a booth, and I'm looking at people that are like way in the back or don't have as nice of seats as me, and they're in full-on suits. I mean, most of the people in there were on full-on suits, and they just had that wealthy look to them. And I was probably the youngest guy in there too. It was so weird. Me and Kyle were both the youngest guys in there. Kyle was probably just a little nicer than me with his buttoned-up shirt, but my goodness, it was just a surreal experience. It just didn't feel real. And yeah, I just genuinely felt so out of place. It was crazy. But I'm telling you, if you guys are ever in Vienna, I know operas doesn't sound like the most fun thing ever, but it is an experience. It is, I can't explain it. You just have to see it for yourself. Just the music, the atmosphere, the people there. It's something else. It's definitely worth checking out once in your life. Like I said, it's probably a once in a lifetime experience for me. I'll probably listen to other operas, but not in a place like that. My goodness, it was something else. Yeah. It's late now. The thing ended at 9:45. It's probably almost close to 10 now. So we're walking to a restaurant to eat. Kind of get some clips there, probably, maybe. It's just eating. But other than that, we're gonna go back to the B&B after that and get some good rest. We got a big day tomorrow. Last day in Vienna. Looking forward to it. See you guys. Day 3 in Vienna, and I believe day 5 in our trip here in Europe. And today's our last day in Vienna, and today was a late start for us. We woke up at 8:30. It is currently I believe 9:30 now, something like that. And we are going to a village, Hundertwasser. I don't know how to pronounce that. But we're going to that village today. It was recommended to us again by the local guy that we met yesterday. So we're gonna go over there, check it out. Today's gonna be more of a chill day. We've honestly seen majority of the main areas, and then later on we're going to go to Schonbrunn Palace. So here we are at the Hundertwasser village. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, and I'm gonna butcher it again. But the artist slash architecture that actually designed this place was Friedrich Hundertwasser, who was an Austrian artist and architecture. And as we go through and look at it, it is just such a unique design to a building, somewhere you just don't often see. Here we went to a cafe after. We met up with this cute little dog, and we met up with this elderly woman who was the nicest woman we've met on our entire trip and gave us a lot of recommendations while we enjoyed our time at this lovely cafe. We went to a cafe, and I'm gonna show you guys a clip where I was playing with the dog. And what happened with that dog is we met like a very old woman inside that cafe, and she had the dog, and we just started talking to her. She was very talkative and just talked with us, and we talked for like almost an hour, it feels like now, just sitting in the cafe with amazing food. She just goes and eats there often. I can't think of the word right now, but she told us to go to this like a palace or a really nice house right next to the St. Stephen's Cathedral where we were yesterday. And she says it has a beautiful interior, so we're gonna go there, and then afterwards we're gonna go to the Schonbrunn Palace. So the lady that we met in the cafe said to come to this building, which is right next to St. Stephen's Cathedral, which we were at yesterday for the Christmas market. So she says that you can go through the front door, and it has a beautiful interior and like a center area there with a beautiful marble wall that has like designs of figures on it. So we're gonna go check that out right now. stroll through this Christmas market since we've already been to this one. And then we saw these people having these cups right here. And they look so awesome. The shape is really nice. So we decided to buy the drink and the cup. So another souvenir. Even though I already have a cup, I got a second one. It's a cool cup, what can I say? So we're here at Schonbrunn Palace, just made it. Let me say, this place is packed. Can't see it just yet. The gate's right there, and we're gonna try to get inside. Here we are at the front of the palace just momentarily as we do begin exploring in the back of the palace in the beautiful gardens. Okay, so the thing about the Schonbrunn Palace, as you guys saw, we're at the back of it now, but it's huge. Like, it's a huge palace. Thing is, it's not just about the palace that's huge, it's the amount of land it owns. Like, we're in the back of it, and this is just at the corner, so this is the side, and it goes all the way down. I don't know if you can see, but it goes all the way to those buildings back there. So it owns all that land, and then this is part of the park slash garden it owns. Obviously not the best time of the year to be taking a stroll, but what's more magnificent about this place is just how big the land is through here. It goes all the way down there, as you saw behind me, all the way back there. It goes all through back here, and that I don't know exactly what that is way back out there, but that's also a part of this place. And I mean, this garden park is huge. At the top of the hill now, you can see the palace way down there. And coming through the other side, we've got the large structure, and it looks like it's got another pond here. Yeah, $10 just to look at some plants in the wintertime too. No thank you, especially when there's like 5 different greenhouses. I'm gonna go broke trying to go to all of them. So we're just gonna look at the outside, which you guys are seeing. Here's the other one that's literally right across. Looks pretty good. I wonder what the inside looks like. So I'll never know. So going back to the front of the palace, we arrive at the Christmas market. As you can see here, we're walking around checking out all the lovely stalls. This is one of the biggest Christmas markets besides the main one in the Ruthensplatz area. But here we are just admiring it with the giant Christmas tree, stores, everything. So now here at the Christmas market, I just ordered some scrambled pancakes that has sugar sauce and cocoa hazelnut cream. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Look at that again. It is so good. Oh my goodness. Chocolatey, sugary, not too sweet, nice and hot, perfect. Yeah, it's great. So good. I wish they had these at home. So good. I do owe you guys an apology. I didn't realize that I set my camera settings to the point where there would be a lot of light flicker during the daytime at these Christmas markets. There's a lot of different lights going on, and I didn't realize until after I left that there was a lot of light flickering in the videos, I do apologize. Hello everybody, this is me back at home. I just want to thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. Forgive me, I did get a little sick after my trip. That was me 3 days in Vienna, Austria. It was an absolutely magical experience, and I really hope you guys enjoyed just seeing the Christmas markets and all of that. I do want to say again, forgive me. I am new to recording and making videos, and with my settings on my camera, I didn't realize that there was going to be a lot of light flickering, especially throughout the video. I'm sure you guys did see parts here, parts there where there were some light flickers. I do apologize. I am going to fix that for future videos. Unfortunately, what's done is done for the whole trip of the 2 weeks. There are going to be some light flickers within the next few videos. In total, there's going to be 3 videos. This is part 1 of a 3-part series. We've got 2 more videos coming out, continuing to go through Austria. We're going to be in Germany, and we're going to finish off in Italy. So I do hope you guys look forward to seeing those videos. There are, a few minor mistakes here and there with my recording, but I'm only going to improve from here. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys at the next ones. Bye-bye.